Take a wild guess how many video games get released every day. Go on, guess. I'll wait. No, you're wrong, it's way more than that. And because of the frankly overwhelming amount of new releases, it's becoming harder and harder for the little guy to get his foot in the door. Well, around here, I like to play obscure and forgotten games in an effort to find some truly hidden gems. And when I'm done, I have to leave an honest, positive review. My name is Moz, and this is Careware. The first game we're looking at today is HYPERWIRED, which is a unique twin-stick shooter with really nice visuals, some of the best feeling gunplay we've seen on the show, and a, let's say, confusing titular mechanic. Let's take a look. Can I be honest, right? Weird Careware thing. I really like it when there's no other ships unlocked at the start, because it reduces, like, I don't know, choice paralysis of what the best one to start is. Right. So, what do? Controls. Oh, nice touch. Oh, Jesus. All right, let me try and say that like an adult. Nice touch to have the controls follow the ship. I like that. All right, plug. Oh, it's a level. Oh, that's a really cool level select. Okay, I should have looked at the other controls first. Maybe, tiny note, maybe make me do all the controls before letting me go into a level, or just let me look at the controls in the level. What does this do? Whoa, that's sick! That feels really cool. It's like blasting me back a little bit as well. Peter! Help! Unplug. I really should have read the button. Peter, help! Alright. Let's go back. Let's, look at the controls. So, it's slow-mo. Nice. I like that the music slows down. Yeah, we know this is laser. Regular shooting. Lovely effect when you're firing. Bomb. Cool. Oh, this feels really good. It's twin stick as well, which is nice. I wasn't doing that before. I was just flying straight. I do like that it's both. That I can shoot in the direction I'm moving and twin stick it. That's really cool. And then I plug into stuff. All right, let's try. Okay. I disagree with this being here. I mean, it's 1 in 3, right? Okay, you go to this one, you see change ship, sure. Maybe it's 50-50. It's 50-50. That one just says go. At no point would I look at that and think the other one says tutorial. Let's do the tutorial. What's happening? Why am I... Have I got stick drift? What's going on? Your ship is powered by energy! Energy! Drains over time when you move. Throw Peter to recharge energy! Okay. Okay, so I was drifting because I was out of power. Sockets recharge your ship. Yeah, I got that. Activate all sockets. Okay. Aim. Yeah. There's that a socket? Bomb. Shoot. Okay, it's making me... I'm a little confused by this mechanic. Can I just do it infinitely? Activate all... What is... And now it's not doing it. Now it's just yelling at me. Yeah, click in those to Peter. It isn't. I can make a horrible sound. Am I blind and there's a socket I'm just not looking at? Oh. Okay. I guess you only have a certain amount of times you can summon the dude. Plug in the final socket to go to the next level. Okay. That's the final socket. I don't think that was a very good tutorial. I would like to state for the sake of the YouTube video, and I probably should have said this up front, I am currently at the tail end of a monster heat wave. I'm pretty dumb. I'm pretty dumb already. So I'm extra dumb. So part of it is me, part of it is me. I felt like that really didn't tutorialize me very well. It didn't give me information in a, like, order. It just threw it all at once. I wasn't really sure why I was making that horrible sound. I mean, it's better to have a tutorial than not have one, 100%. And that was better than no tutorial. I think that needs some work, though. And the fact that it was as easy to miss as it was as well, it's kind of a problem. All space sockets recharge energy. Portable emergency throwable adapters, Peters. Peters lost a single use. Okay. Activate the 4 main sockets. Okay. Oh, Lottie is so right. Because even when I'm looking at this, I'm like, that's not a socket. I don't even see the socket. It's because it's an American socket. Yeah, I was looking for the good, you know, the good plug, you know, the best plug. You know, that pinnacle of engineering that is the British plug. I was looking for that. But no, it's a stupid, dangerous American plug. Ugh. I do like that when I run out of energy, I don't die. I just lose, like, thrust power, so I can shoot my way around the environment. That's cool. That's very interesting design. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I gotta give them that. 3-pronged is... Yeah, but there's so much more than that as well. 3-pronged is safer than 2, and then specific... Oh, I love the UK plug. I could talk about it forever. I won't, though, because this is Careware. But it's a damn good plug. Oh! What a plug. Man, it's throwing a lot at me. It is throwing a lot at me. I've already activated that one. How can I tell? Is it the... Okay, I guess they're lit up after I activate them. I mean, that makes sense. That is classic video game language. Batteries. Carry them to the space sockets. They modify your shots while plugged. Each space socket can have up to 3 different batteries. What does that mean? Temporary upgrades. Oh, thanks. Chips. Temporary upgrades in your cable. Longer cable equals more chip capacity. They are consumed after some time. Okay, do I kill you? You look like you're having a bad time. I'll be out of your misery. That is so cool. That laser effect is like 10 out of 10. I love it. What does that mean? Okay. Can I help you? Ew. I don't think we should be doing this. All right, come on then. Don't kink shame. Oh man. You know what? You know what's a shame? A genuine shame. This is gonna be... Oh no! Wait! No, you fool! I wanted it! I wish the rope wrapped around the environment. I'm actually quite sad it doesn't. I think that would have added quite a bit to getting around while towing people. I still don't know what these are. Battery. Okay, so having green battery changes my shot. How do I drop green battery? Do I just have to... Huh? I am struggling to understand this game. I'm struggling to understand this game. I think they are throwing a lot at me right now. And this is the tutorial. But we're gonna keep going. I don't understand the battery thing. Why am I putting the batteries in this thing? I guess I'm like creating little bases of power-ups that I can go to and be like, haha, now okay, now I'm green bullets and I guess red more damage. But I don't really understand why I would want... This'll be cool. The laser's my favorite part. The laser's the best part by a mile. I love it. What I don't understand right now, what's genuinely confusing me, why would I want to do this, where I put the batteries in the sockets, instead of carrying them with me and getting... Yeah, okay, I only get 1 power-up instead of 2, or maybe 3, it looks like there's slots for. But I also then would only get these 3 when this thing's near, which I can drag behind me a little bit, but not in a way that's that... you know, good. I can sort of drag it behind me. Laser is sick. I want that in every game. 100%. They killed it with the laser and the gun. The gun, like, shooting me back a little bit. It's a lovely bit of game feel. And to be fair, I really like that the gun firing me back and the laser firing me back is, like, part of it. You know, like, if I run out of energy, I have to use that to get around. Come on. All right, we're probably both going to be drifting. Oh, hang on. Okay, it's starting to get there. It's starting to get there for me. I think this is a really good game with some really unique ideas and a rough tutorial. A tutorial that's trying to do too much at once for a game that's honestly quite complicated. Like, they were trying to teach me too much in one level, so it just wasn't clicking. Is there a known objective? Yeah, it's to activate all these plugs to open this big dude, which I guess I've done? for some reason, I had to hold that instead of tap it. Yeah, lose the plugs, I reckon, keep the laser. I'm not sure if I agree. I'm not sure if I agree. Right now, I also feel the same. I had the same thought, and I held back on saying it because it's, you know, the whole thing, but I haven't been sold on the plug yet, that it adds much to the game. Whereas the, like, actual twin-stick space shooter stuff is incredibly polished, and the game feel is fantastic. And then they put a plug on my ship, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. The little guys I'm not understanding either. Am I just helping them? I guess I'm just helping them. Yeah, laser ship. That's the game I want to play. That's really fun. That's really, really fun. It reminds me in a good way of, I was gonna say keep talking and nobody explodes, but that's not right. That's a bomb game. No Time to Explain. Is that what it's called? Or I Don't Have Time to Explain? That really old Flash game, they turned it into a Steam game and everybody loves it. Where you just have the laser gun, and that's the platformer. I don't know, why do I want to do that, though? This is something you needed to tutorialize. Why am I plugging my dudes in? Don't take that out of context, please. Why can't I fire? I'm out of bullets. I can see that now. Oh. Okay. The different colors are giving me back different things. And you know what? Right, I can see it now. I can see the side of the plug. I mean, it's upside down or 90 degrees right now, so it's hard to see. But that has the symbol for the bullets on it. I'm gonna guess the one over here has... Yeah, this has health. Okay. That makes sense now that I've noticed that. And you know what? Maybe they did. Maybe they did explain that in one of the tutorial pop-ups, but they were giving me too many tutorial pop-ups, so I didn't take any of it in. That's kind of my point. I don't even think they didn't explain the game. I think they explained it all too quickly and all at once. And like, again, I cannot stress enough how dumb I am. I really am. Just a dumb guy. But you gotta me-proof some of these games. Because there's a lot of dumb me's out there that will miss tutorial prompts. I was very impressed by the level of visual polish and the game feel. I never quite figured out the English language. The game feel was excellent. In the limited time I had with the game, I don't think I quite understood the appeal of the plug mechanics, but perhaps with more playtime, it would click. I think that's a kind way of putting that. Also, you used an inferior plug design. Do you want to not me, do you want to burn my house down? Please don't. I have a dog. Fair? I think I'll leave it there. And I know, I wasn't sold on the plug thing, but I was pretty much sold on everything else, so I do recommend it. Turbo Hatchback Time Attack is a clean arcade racing game. Turbo Hatchback Time Attack really knows what it wants to be. And Turbo Hatchback Time Attack is very fun to say. Let's take a look at Turbo Hatchback Time Attack. Sakura Park, let's go. There is no tutorial. There is a tutorial. All right, drifting, love it. It is quiet. I'm gonna check the sound settings now. Oh, I can jump. All right, I died. Forget about that. Let's max that out. All right. Jesus, the deaths. The deaths are so sudden. Ah. All right, hang on, coming back around. Coming back around. Music's nice. Oh, I'm doing like a Mario. Yeah, I'm doing like a Mario speed, but that's why I keep like rocketing off into stuff. Okay. What do you reckon? New Mario Kart? Better than World? Has to be. All right, I'm getting it now. The controls, I did not have like kart racer. I wasn't in kart racer mode, but now that I am. Okay. Oh, it actually, no, you know what? It controls well. Yep. Hold. Yeah. Love it. Seems like I nearly hit the train. I don't understand why sometimes I can, like, fully flip. Oh, it is fully Mario Kart, like old Mario Kart rules as well, where you get it quicker by flicking the stick. That's cool. I was actually sad Mario Kart doesn't do that anymore. Oh, you can keep mashing A. That's why I keep landing upside down sometimes. All right. Get a bronze medal on the previous track. Wow. All right, I failed at level 1. So, that's fun. This game's cute. It's very cute. Looks like I got a little boost there for having a near miss. Oh! Okay, that was almost awesome. Oh, that was almost awesome. This is really fun. I'm enjoying it. I did it. I got a bronze. I like games, man. Videos. Games where you can video. Oh, okay. Hang on. That's actually really clever. So you just get boosts for doing stunts, including drifting. So it's not that I'm shooting off, it's that I'm building up my drift meter at the bottom. And I understand how the front flip thing works now as well. It's just holding A. I'm really dumb. I was like mashing it, thinking it was like a Rocket League air flip, which is on brand for me, to be fair. I think I missed. Oh, very good. I like that the checkpoint was just a little bit wider. That's nice. That's good design. Yeah, I was using like Rocket League controls, but it's not. You just hold A and then you can air roll, which works. Oh, man, I gotta stop doing that. That happened when I was playing Neo Drift on... Oh, now I can do this jump. Sort of. It gets to a point in Careware after I've like got a handle on the controls where I just start pressing buttons to see what they do. I'm like that in just games in general as well, not just for Careware. And Y is such a common reset level button in games like this, and I still press it every time. So that's what happened when I started speaking, which, let's be honest, was a while ago. Oh, interesting. There's like a little bit of track evolution as well. Things change. Cool. Very cool. The only note I have so far, and it is pretty minor, I wish the visuals were just a little bit more stylized than they are. And only a little bit, but it's like on the line of being generic. It's not, but it almost could be, if that makes sense. Whereas I think with a little bit more of a established style, this would stand out a little bit more. But to be fair, that's subjective as hell, and the people making this might be like, no, we wanted a very clean look for this game. We wanted it to be clean. And it works. It's like basic in the best way for me. Fair enough. I think that will be a common opinion, to be honest. Sunset Forest. I don't want to stop. I'm having a lot of fun. The one thing I will do before we change games. I don't think we're going to unlock every level. Part of me wants to, but I don't think we will. I will, A, see if I can unlock a new car, see how different that is. And then we'll go back to level 1, because it was pretty short, and I'll try to get a really good time. I'll sort of like try to unearth the depth a little bit. Ah! Oh, but I could do like, oh my god, hang on. So is that part of it? Like in situations where I can't. Oh, I'm seeing it. I mean, that's not going to be right on every turn. You should definitely drift when you can. But like, oh, it just clicked. It just clicked. This game's deep as hell. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm glad that was my last word. Oh my god. You get hell of a boost off a 3-mini. Oh, you need to get silver to unlock cars. All right, well, that's kind of interesting. That's both challenges. I want to get a better time and get a different car. We're going to try and get gold on this track, or at least get silver so I can try a different car. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. We've all done it. We've all done it. Right. Yeah. Oh, this is good. It's... God, what is it reminding me of? Just there for a second. Like, I don't think so. I'm trying to get caught up in my own brain here. But what I want to say weirdly is Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and I don't know why. Because it really was nothing like it. I guess it just gave me the same rush as Pro Skater can. I mean it as a compliment, for sure. Oh, no, I was so close to gold. Oh, I can do it. All right, let's try the other car. I assume the cars don't control differently. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. And I think that's a good thing. Unless the times were different for each car, they shouldn't have different stats. And, you know, maybe part of me thinks, well, you could get a ton more content out of your game if you did that, because then there'd be a time attack to do on every track with every car. Instead of 8 levels, you'd have 8 times however many cars you have. I don't think that's, like, ethical, really. It sort of feels like padding, but you could do it, and there'll be some lunatic out there that wants to do it. All right, this'll be it, this'll be it. Yes! No! Are you kidding me? I got exactly what I was expecting from this game. It did not disappoint in the slightest. I think that's the review. Yes, I recommend it. That was really fun. Really, really, really fun. I need to be transparent here. Including Boomerang Jack in this video was difficult. Not because it's controversial, or because I thoroughly didn't enjoy it, or anything like that. I did find some stuff I liked, but man, I need to just be honest. This game makes a lot of mistakes, and outright recommending it was teetering on just being disingenuous. Even writing this all out now, I'm second-guessing myself. Do I cut this? Do I film a different game? Privately message the devs my feedback? But no, I'm including Boomerang Jack for 2 reasons. 1, there is fun to be had. And 2, sometimes honest critique can be just as useful as honest praise, and hopefully that's what I'm able to provide here. Alright, with that all explained, let's take a look. Boomerang Jack, let's go. Yes. Adjust brightness to your desired level. I'm just going to leave it at default. That does look fine anyway. Adjust hit stop. Oh, wow. I've never seen a choose your own hit stop before. It's also nice to see a description of hit stops, because I always do a really bad job explaining them. Now, this is rough, because okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. But, like, I need to see it. I don't know if... It's not like 100 hit stop is a standard number. So, like, I don't know. Maybe this is crazy and I would want it on 20. I don't know. I'm being an arsehole. I'm very glad this is an option. It's cool you made it a slider. And it's not like I can just jump back. I can just jump into the menu and tweak it. I know. I'm just busting your balls. But it is funny that you presented me with this and I have no idea what my preference is. I said this on a previous episode. I love it when games do it. Tell me what the intended difficulty is for you, devs. Because I want to play the game that you made for yourself. And then if I don't like that, I'll change the difficulty. But I need to know what that is for you. I guess we'll do normal. If it's too easy, I'll go up to hard. Epilepsy warning. Contains bright flashing image. Good luck.
Winds carry whispers of something untapped. A force that may reshape our history. A prize worth any cost for the Pirate King.
This guy's gunning for my job. It's your captain. Avast ye all! Abandon ship or go down with it if ye so please. Oh, ship! Captain, what should we do about the ship? Can we salvage air? Yeah, this ship will be scuttled in a bottle of minimum. Jack, this is it. Listen, you'll always be me first mate. Make your way across the Pirate King ship. I did not expect pirates. At all. I didn't get pirates one bit from the setup for this game. Yeah, sneak inside and see what that scallywags are plotting. Go! So far, not a lot of boomerangs. Did I boot the wrong game? Right, where's the boomerangs? Okay, I do not think this is the best first impression. I'm sorry. That sounds mean. That sounds mean. Even as a, like, set piece of, like, okay, we started as a pirate, and then we become Boomerang Jack. This is just not that engaging, really, of a side game. Genuinely worried I booted the wrong game. You become Boomerang Jack in the ending. Yeah, this is an origin story. What are we even doing here? What are we doing here, guys? Rough one that was. Pirate King's crew wouldn't leave me side. Couldn't breathe inside that shabby crate. What? Better keep my eyes open. The ship's a big man of war. Take me days before I can learn what I need to best to get a move on. Good news, I think I have my boomerang now. Bad news, what was that intro? All right. So I'm just trying to learn the functionality of the boomerang. Okay, I have the world's slowest kick. I don't know how it controls, but it looks interesting. That is my issue, and I'm glad you brought it up because I don't know how it controls either, and I'm the one controlling it. I thought I would be able to hit the red barrels. The art is really nice. If I was to be mean, I think possibly it's a little bit mismatched. Some of it looks very pixel art, whereas some of it looks like 3D model with a pixel art filter. That's fine. Other games have done that too. I mean, Stardew pretty famously has, I mean, it's not 3D models, but it's differently sized pixel art, and that kind of works. I've been captured by the buccaneers in the Indian Ocean off the coast. Even though I did click on a bit of paper, this one's on me. I thought the skeleton was speaking. I do like that the text is actually on the bit of paper. That's cool. I've been captured by buccaneers in the Indian Ocean off the coast of an island shaped like a dagger. Someone help, please. I don't think you did the best effort to save yourself there. I don't want to victim blame, but you left the note to help outside your cell. Put it in a bottle, throw it out the window. Classic pirate stuff. I'm struggling a little bit because I can't. Okay, so I have two boomerangs. But I don't understand the combos. Oh, it's okay. It's telling me in the bottom left. Okay, it says twin stick. It seems like when I'm doing this, when this weird spammy thing is happening, it's because there's nothing to lock onto. But once I get close to something it can lock onto, then it throws them. Maybe. Maybe not. My biggest criticism so far, and unfortunately, I think it's going to be a big one. I don't think these boomerangs feel very good to throw. I really don't. Okay, so my issue is so far, there's no difference between this boomerang and just having like a wind attack in a magic-based game. Do you know what I mean? There's no like arc for it. I thought I was gonna have to like throw it out and then bring it back into me to do damage. This just feels like a melee attack that has a boomerang sprite attached to it. When that's happening, to be clear, I'm not pressing anything on the controller. He just goes through his combo on his own. Let me try and... Yeah. So what I think is happening, I have a 4-stage attack combo. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that 4th one is loads of boomerang attacks in a row. I don't think that felt particularly great because it felt like the game was kind of playing itself. And then I can hold it to rapid fire. But how... Maybe if I'm moving, it does. Because the only thing I don't know how to do now is the, like, AoE. It's still not... Maybe it's like a delay. I have to throw, wait, and then throw again, and it works. I didn't expect the rat moment. How does this guy hold this many boomerangs? Dude, he's Boomerang Jack. It's his entire thing. If of all the people in the world I would expect to have loads of boomerangs, it's Boomerang Jack. I don't think... It looks like he's airbending. Yeah. They don't feel like boomerangs. They really don't. I also gotta say, and maybe this is a slightly controversial thing to say, but I don't feel like the sort of setting suits the boomerang guy. When I think of and the reason I think this is controversial is because like challenging norms is usually, you can usually get some very creative things. One of my favorite things about Guild Wars 2, I mention it all the time, is that it's a very unconventional fantasy game. It doesn't go for the usual fantasy stuff. But I just don't think of boomerangs when I think of pirates. I just don't. And this feels odd. I think the problem is that they stop midair and lose momentum before returning to the protagonist. That's what I was trying to get at earlier. I thought the boomerangs would almost have a life of their own, right? I'd throw it, and it would stay a little bit like Kratos' axe in the more recent God of Wars, right? Where I'd throw it out, and then I'd have a button to bring it back to me to make it boomerang back in. It would still be magic, because that's not how boomerangs behave, but I think it would be closer, right? Or, not even that, it is just like, I have to think about how I'm throwing the boomerangs to hit the most people. Right now, it genuinely just feels like a melee attack that they've said is a boomerang. Boomerangs and pirates are really cool. I just don't think they go together. To be fair to the game, I don't know what the natural prey for a boomerang guy is. I don't know what I'm seeing in my head as, like, the enemy he should be fighting. I just don't think it should be pirates. Maybe, you know what? Yeah, okay, that's my cope. I think maybe it's just this first level is piratey themed, and then the next level will be boomerang themed. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, cool that I can interact with the red barrels now. That makes sense that I need fire to interact with the red barrels. But and yes, I did just say barrels. I know, I heard it. We all heard me say barrels instead of barrels. It's late and I'm tired. This fire attack, even more than regular now, feels like I'm just shooting magic at people. Okay, well, I'm dead. That's my favorite bit so far. Genuinely. That there was a unique death animation there for me getting killed by the ice. Although this does feel like maybe I was supposed to lose? Press B. Oh, come on. That was just the same thing. That was just the same thing with a red line instead of the other line I had. But, like, not to be a knob about it, but, like, diegetically, what are these? What am I picking up? Like, if you wanted to make it pirate-themed, it should be, like, fire grog or something that you drink and then you get, like, a out of you. It's still magic, but at least it fits the theme a little bit more. That was cool. I liked when lots of numbers were on screen. Okay. Right. X. Okay. That's cool. I still think the kick is too slow. But that's cool. Okay. They've got ideas. You know, the idea is a parry, but I like it. This feels like it would be a better pirate game if they just committed to the pirate thing. And instead of throwing boomerangs, I just had, like, blunderbusses and stuff. Flintlocks is what I meant to say. Blunderbuss works as well. Huh. That's fun. That's fun. Oh, I thought, because I was like, okay, they've given me the boomerang now. Maybe now I get the boomerang physics, and what I had before wasn't a boomerang. So, yeah, okay. Well, this is a good tutorial. This is a great tutorial. Why did you give me a full level without this? It makes it. I thought it where I have to delay. So it's like, I can do my regular combo to do single target, do a delayed combo to do AoE. I think you needed to tutorialize earlier. You could always start here, you know, start with the parapet and then jump back to a little bit of in medias res kind of thing. Because I also do think starting with the raft bit was just confusing. I was like, am I playing the right game? I genuinely. You loved the raft bit too. I didn't. I know you're joking, but I actually don't know if I've said it for the sake of the video. I really thought that raft bit was weird. It was a weird way to open the boomerang game. I think, minute to minute, this is pretty fun, to be honest. I think it's a little messy. It is. Sorry, it is a little messy and a little rushed at the start. But the combat is fun. It's not what I was... Oh. Oh. Goodbye. That's such a funny death animation. Oh, check this out. Hang on, I can do this. Ha! Okay, I'm seeing it. Seeing the vision. Thank God for that. I'm lost. Oh, there I am. I'm not lost. I so rarely mention price when it comes to Careware because I think value is very subjective. but subjectively, that's not a £13.75 game. I'm sorry, it's not. That's rough. Oh, okay, I don't know, because here's where my head's at, right? I can say a lot of nice things. There were nice things to say, but I have to click this button. I have to click the recommend button. And can I recommend a game that I think is overpriced? Can I recommend a game that I think is charging too much? I think I can, as long as I just give the asterisk while I'm speaking, right? When this game was at its best, I could absolutely see the vision. I thought the combination of pirates and boomerangs was very unique. I'm going to include this in the video as well. I'm not even saying good there, because I'm still not sold on that combination of pirates and boomerangs. But it was unique. It was 100% unique. I did, however, find the start of the game to be quite jarring and hard to follow, but things did start to click more once I received the proper tutorial from the parrot. In my opinion, this game could benefit from an earlier tutorial, and man, I gotta mention it, and it's gonna sound so negative, but I've got to mention the price. I have to. Without knowing how much content there is, I mean, I'll do my regional price, because I don't know what it is in dollars. Does seem a bit steep. You know what, I'll just say the price. Why am I content is the price does seem a bit steep. To get ahead of it as well, like, I'm not necessarily saying 13 quid is a lot of money for a game. I'm not. That's still on the cheaper side of video games. I just don't think the value is there, you know? Okay, this is going in the video. I do not recommend this game at the price it's at. I don't. If you can get it on sale, or the price is just lowered outright, then I recommend the game. So see this recommendation, which I am making, with an asterisk, that it just needs to be cheaper, then this game's interesting. Rough around the edges, sure, but it is interesting. I can't say whatever else I can say about this game. It was interesting, so I do recommend it, assuming you can get it a bit cheaper than this. Man, Dreamed Away was good. I know I usually get a little more descriptive during these scripted intro bits, but dude, this game is good. I have dangerously high hopes for this. This game contains flashing lights that may be unsuitable and cause seizures for people with photosensitivity issues. Oh, this is nice pixel work. We still have to play at least one more game. Let's do chess. It's getting kind of late, sis. Just one more game, please. Louise, bars, you still don't know the rules. Nuh-uh, I sure do. ... Let's play. This feels like the setup to a horror game. Can you go get the Ouija board? Oh, so now you don't care to invade my room? Please. Oh, well, this is delightful. Listen to the music, too. It's too late for cartoons. It's never too late for cartoons. Theo found it. Oh, damn. I found a TV remote. Feels like Earthbound. Oh, look at that! It's the little things. It's the little things like that that I really like. I just want to interact with everything. I want to see what they've done. Can I look at the window? It's dark outside. Oh, God. This would be such an effective horror game. I really don't think it is. I really don't think it's a horror game, but this would be so effective. Sweetie, it's getting late. Just one more game before bed, okay? A photo of Mom, Dad, Louise, and you. Happy family. Photo of Mom and Dad when they were still young. Oh, nice! I was walking up to it being like, I wonder if they've done mirror. Now, admittedly, it is easier in a pixel game to do this, but it's still a very nice... Oh, it is a very nice... Oh, no, it's not. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. I was going to say it's weird that I can't see the room. I can just see myself, but it works. It's a little weird when it's this, but once I'm here, it's completely fine. It's you. Some of my mom and dad's books. Nothing very interesting, really. Oh, hang on. I wanted to... There we are. Yeah. Keep the monsters away, you see. Oh, there's the chessboard. I know I want to get on with this. I just want to interact with everything. I don't really feel like sleeping right now. Story of my life. Oh, man. All right, let's get on with it, because I want to see what the game is. Theo found a chessboard. I guess this is, what, Louise's room? The least blurry photos Louise has taken so far. Can I take a shit? Flush the toilet, yes. We get in the flushed toilet ending. Click, 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 click. Nay! That's cute. That's cute. That's very cute. That's not how the night moves. You should know this by now. Says, Theo, where's your childlike wonder? Why not? The spot was free. Yeah, but... And besides, it's not my fault if my horsies are better than yours. Those are knights, sis. Not horsies. I don't know. I still call them horses. I'll be honest. I'm 64 years old. I still call them horses, not knights, and castles, not rooks. But I think that one's okay. My horsies run faster than yours. Duh. I spent a lot of time training them. But you can't train them. They're chess pieces. See? This is why you lose every time. So now, my valiant queen arrives on her stallion. Your what? She leaps off the horse and right through the 2 enemy towers. She lands in front of your king and strikes a fatal blow with her glowing magic sword. She's playing D&D. She's playing D&D. Shing, clang. That was the sound of your king's armor shattering as he hit the floor. Gross. It's war, Theo. War! My army defeated the bad guys. I win. Woo! Kids have fun. I did. Look, I won again. Chess is awesome. That's great, darling. Is it really great if it's cheating? I didn't cheat. Not my fault someone doesn't train his horses. They're nicely... Theo! I can see you're upset, Theo, but remember, you're a fucking buzzkill. She's still very young. I know. Let's get in late, kids. Upstairs, now! And when her tears touched his eyes, they became clear again, and he could see with them as well as ever. And there they lived long and happily. The end. Is she possessed? One more story, please. Ma'am! We haven't read The Frog King tonight. It's my favorite. Sorry, sweetie. We've read 3 stories already. I used to pull that trick as well. Step a bit later. It's time to sleep now. You need a good rest for school tomorrow. Boring. If you need anything, I'm right here. I love you, darling. Sleep tight. Love you too, ma'am. Good night. Psst, psst. Theo! Theo! What's up, sis? Shh, not so loud. Ma'am will hear you. Can you come read me a story? Aww. It's already late, Louise. You should be sleeping. Please! Okay, fine. But I'll only read you 1, or neither of us will be able to wake up for school. Yes, please, just 1, I promise. And the pigeons picked out the other eye of each of them. And so they were condemned to go blind for the rest of their days because of their wickedness and falsehood. This is just horrible. Yeah, fair enough. How can you not get nightmares or even sleep at all? Louise? Good night, sis. Sleep well. Aww. This is crazy engaging. I'm very, very impressed how well written this is so far. Like, it's conveying so much personality with the dialogue. I wonder where Louise is. She didn't jump on my bed this morning to wake me up, like she always does. Uh-oh. Oh, God, please don't be a horror game. Please don't be a horror game. I don't know. What if it's a horror game? Where is she? A draw and take it, yes. What does that say? Is that another one here? Draw and take it, yes. Marco! Oh, there she is. Okay. Theo! Where are you? Come on, let's go play outside, please. We gotta go to school, haven't we? Just 1 second, sis. I'm coming. What are you doing? Hurry up. I thought we had to go to school. No, you gotta look. You gotta look both ways. No. You're a terrible parent. I think Louise is looking for you. Don't we have school today? School can wait. Go have fun with your sister. School can... What? Are you sure? Of course. Okay. Thanks, man. Promise we won't stray far from home. Don't forget your breakfast. Here's some sweet candy. Now go. You kids have fun. So I really don't think this is a horror game, but it's definitely got, like, it's a bit weird, what vibes. Like, the vibes are a little weird, in a good way. Candy for breakfast, this is new. Like, yeah, something's off here, this isn't right. It's a bit like Earthbound, isn't it? Hang on. And then you look again, and then you cross. What took you so long? Let's go. I prepared a cool game for us. Oh, she's in my party. I got these water balloons so we can play dodgeball. This is gonna be so much fun. Let's play, please. All right, let's do it. Okay, let's play. Louise started playing dodgeball. Okay, is this how I learn combat? Is this the combat tutorial? She is incredible at throwing water balloons. Not bad. You're good at this. This is so much fun. Let's do it again. I think this is the combat tutorial. I drew these for you. Please take them. Something's off. Something ain't right here. Draw and take it. Yeah, okay. Draw and take it, yes. Okay, we've played. Now do we go home? This was really fun, wasn't it? What more can we do that's fun? Get ready for school? I said fun, Theo. Oh, I have a great idea. Meet me at home. Just wait for me. Or not. I'm not committing to voices, you may have noticed. There's gonna be a lot of dialogue. It's gonna be a lot of dialogue, and I know I'll throw my throat out if I try. So they all sound like me. Every character in this game sounds like me. I'm just gonna have a little quick nose around the neighborhood. For some reason, you can't bring yourself to knock the door. That's unnerving. Something feels wrong. It feels wrong. I don't know. I really don't think it's a horror. I think it's just a weird story. So sis, what was this great idea of yours? She turns around like blood eyes and screams in his face. Uh-oh. Mamma mia. Here we go again. What now? What am I gonna do? What? What are you talking about? I wish I could just... Louise, look at me! Uh-oh! No, this isn't real! Louise! Okay! I'm gonna say it, chat. Oh, I'm winding up to say it. This is a game! Okay! Theo, there you are. What? Are you alright? Yeah, I think so. Daydreaming again? Hurry up now. We're gonna be late for school. Again. Yep, right, coming right upstairs. See, that's strange as well, right? Because she was like, no, I've got another game for us to play. Let's go inside and play the game. And now she's like, let's go to school. This is awesome! What was that? What was what? What? What's going on? Them just not saying anything is so creepy. There, did you see that? See what, Theo? Are you sure you're okay? He keeps, like, blinking into Vampire Survivors. No! Wake up. Theo, wake up. Just nightmare. Just a nightmare. That mirror is gonna do something though, innit? Am I gonna be different? At one point, am I gonna be different? Alright. Where's Louise? Didn't she go to bed last night? The drawings are back. Take it. Ah! What does the other one look like? That's so effective. Oh, I'm so glad I found the drawings the first time. Okay, alright. This bangs, dude. Oh, man. Book? A book labeled Theo? Write your progress so far in the book. Yes, record progress. Even the save game managed to shit me up just a little bit. Sorry, that did not... I don't think that earned the jump scare, to be honest. I scared myself because I was expecting dialogue to pop up. Oh, man, because every time I've gone up to it so far, it said it's not the time to watch TV, so I was expecting that, and then it it horror movied me. You know, Kermuth, I have that sentiment a lot. I wish this game wasn't on Careware because it would be popular. It is a strange cognitive dissonance. Because on the one hand, I'm like, oh, it's so cool that we found this. You know what I mean? Not that being on Careware is a huge thing or anything, but maybe one day it will be. Who knows? But like, yeah, it's such a thing of, I'm so glad we found it and so sad it was eligible for the show. This game, 57 reviews. Not even triple digits. What can I say other than how unfair is that? It doesn't seem like a good idea. It's the middle of the night and it's pouring. I actually don't want to stay. Ah! Scareware! It's Scareware! I don't want to! I don't want to! Alright! Let's go back upstairs! Let's go to bed! Mirror! I have no reflection! Why can't I see my reflection? I can't move! Oh, okay, it's just my sister. Whew, okay. You're so scared. I don't do well with horror games. Louise, is that you? What are you doing in there? I've been looking for you everywhere in the house. Why are you crying? Tell me what's going on. Huh? Who was that? Chapter 1, that was just the prologue. That was just the prologue. Alright, we'll go. What time is it? We'll go a little bit longer. Maybe we'll just try and get to the first bit of combat. What is this place? What's going on here? It's like a similar-ish to my house. My house? It's empty. The sink stays back. What does that mean? I can't even interact with the stove. It's empty. Why does it say the sink stares back? Oh god, okay. I like that they bothered to draw outside clothes for him for that bit where we were playing in the park, which wasn't real, I don't think. But now he's in his pajamas for this bit, which feels effective. Louise, wait! Finding your way. Follow what's important. Alright. I kind of want to see what happens if I go off the beaten path. But... please, sis, come back. The... use... oh my god, that me up! The... use... oh my god, that me up! Absolute peak. In the relatively short time I had to play this game, it did nothing short of blow me away. The art was stellar. The atmosphere was... you know what? The art, the atmosphere, the sound design, and especially the writing were all absolutely... did I already say absolutely? Nope, absolutely stellar. I cannot wait to play more of this game and genuinely think it's a travesty that it doesn't have more reviews. I think that's the review. Good God. Yes, of course I recommend that game. Jesus. Our next game today is Moldwasher, a game that asks the incredibly bold question of, what if Power Wash Simulator... no, I'm just kidding. Moldwasher is very much doing its own thing, and doing it very well. Let's take a look. Alright, I'm in. Clean the door before you open it. This might actually have been mouse friendly. I didn't realize it was aiming like this. That's the game. Clean the map to find missions. Oh. Okay, sorry. I gotta switch to keyboard and mouse. Reward, lo-fi system. Scrape off the dried up mess. The fridge smells like a collection of rare cheese left out in the sun. Required tools, power washer. Alright. Look at this. How nice is this? How far can I shoot? Pretty far. Oh, this is pleasant. Those olives. Oh, my people. Lovely. Wait, clean the jars. I don't think it would let me. Oh, maybe it did. Oh, I didn't think I was doing it. Oh, hang on. No, you're right. How do I... Home. All right, let's... No. Home. Okay, fine. We'll go back. We'll go back. At the very least, this one wants me to clean some other stuff. This music's very good. Oh, you could get lost in a game like this. It's weirdly... And oh! What is this? Jungle. Jungle PS1. Play CD now. Yes. That disc shader looked good. This game is very, very well drawn. Oh, they know the vibe. They know the vibe they want for this. What I was worried about is that it would just feel like Power Wash Sim. And it doesn't. It really doesn't. I think it looks like it should. But the perspective difference makes it different. And the vibe they're creating makes it way different. I can't play cleaning games, but this looks great. I struggle with them as well. Because I just get too into it. There's nothing quite like tidying up for me. The only slight criticism I have, maybe criticism isn't the right word. The thing I'm missing that I get from Power Wash Sim right now is like the macro feeling, you know, of like seeing a huge thing eventually get fully cleaned. Doesn't look like there is a bonus for cleaning this stuff, but it is nice that I can. Clean all optional mold in a level. No, you got rewarded for it. 100%. That's so sick. Extra cleaning 100%. And I get money for that as well. Can I spend money? Shop. Thanks, game. Thanks for answering my question. Range, pressure, radius is what I want to increase. Like, really. Because that's the thing that's lacking right now. I'm buying from a hot dog, by the way. I think it appeals to the same person that Power Wash Sim appeals to, for sure. I am that person. So this is vibing with me pretty hard. But I do respect that it is doing its own thing with the vibes. I cannot stress enough how good this music is. Man. Yeah, I'm getting a bit lost in it now. You shouldn't eat that chicken, by the way. It's been definitely way too close to mold. Moz food advice for the week. Yeah, it's already getting me because I'm thinking like, I need this to be more powerful. The fact that I have to do 2 back and forths on some of the dirt is like winding me up in a good way. But it's making me... I want to upgrade it so I can go real quick. The only, I guess, slight issue I have... it's hard to tell when these optional things are clean. No, I can use either mouse. Oh, look at that. It's 2 different streams. I can piss and I can spray. That's good. Was this was the first level? Oh, I don't... Okay, no. How do I change levels once I've picked one? There must be a way. There must be a way to quit. Okay. That would actually be a pretty big point of criticism if you can't quit a level after you open it. Okay, I guess I'll go into this new level. No. That's kind of a big deal. For a game that so far hasn't put a foot wrong, for me, to be honest, I think this is like exactly what they were trying to make. To the point where I'm like, am I just being dumb? Or is it bugged? You know? Because it would suck. It would suck if there was like a really long level and then you did it and accidentally clicked it again. And like, it was fun, but I don't want to do it again. I want to go to the new place. I mean, I get the gist already, for sure. I could review it now, to be honest. It's just nice. It's just a nice game. Very curious, like, what the other tools do. Because it looked like there was like one other washer, but then it was like a pickaxe and stuff. So I'm gonna guess there's more to this than just the power washing. Now, here's a slight problem. Because this is isometric, this doesn't make sense. I'm cleaning the front and back at the same time from this side, or they're saying the other side was spotless and there was only one side that was dirty. I know that it's pretty minor and it doesn't really affect the game. It just, I wouldn't even say it breaks the immersion. It just, it breaks the illusion a little bit. And I don't really know how you get around that without doing like a Fez thing where you can rotate the camera, which I just tried to do, by the way. That's why that popped up. I was like, I wonder if you can. But I don't think you can. Right, what else am I? There was a show dirt button. Oh, there it is. Tab, same as Power Wash. Oh, it's this torch thing. That's why it wasn't happening. So now if I stand over here... Okay, I think that should just be unlimited. That should just be unlimited, the show dirt button. Sorry, that's not fun, just waiting for that to respawn, and now I didn't see the dirt, so... is it maybe these chopsticks I gotta clean? No, doesn't look like it. I already definitely did this, definitely did this. I guess I'll... What? This game is I always say absolutely. I have so many, like, common words. This game is so charming. The pixel work is fantastic. I'm just gonna say fantastic. I know I say it all the time. The pixel work is fantastic, and I found the gameplay loop incredibly zen in the small amount of time I played. I can't wait to play more. One thing I couldn't figure out, though, was how to change levels after starting one. If there's no way to do this, I think it's a huge shame. And if there is a way, I didn't find it while playing. So perhaps it needs to be more obvious. Otherwise, had a great time. I think this is good. Yeah, I recommend that. It was fun. It was very fun to chill out to. Our last game today is The Eternal Castle Remastered, a remaster of 1987's Eternal Castle. It features additional gameplay mechanics, polished visuals, and a more modernized game design without losing any of that 1987's charm. Except none of that is true. There is no game from 1987 called Eternal Castle. We got ya. Let's do new. Let's just overwrite slot 1, that's fine. Alright, I did struggle to read this. I mean, maybe I'm just blind. What does the third word say, right? Year 2000 C, 2007, something, after the fall of the Cybernet Society, either terrestrial... I think this is a bad first impression. It is. Because then it cuts to this, right? No matter what, this is completely readable. I'm going to save it. Love that. Right, and now this is the bit I did where I accidentally got an achievement. You choose your player character. Let's go with Adam. See, I think if I had committed to the bit, immediately you guys would have been like, this isn't from 1987. Because the animation's too smooth. You know what I mean? But I guess it's a remaster. I don't know. Let's just enjoy. Should have went Eve to get the other achievement. That's a very good point. I absolutely should have done that. Oh, that was very good pixel work again. I just don't like that font. I don't like that font at all. I am, like, in the game now, yeah. Okay. Oh. Hey! What I was hoping for was a make the font readable. Look, accessibility is important. And you, at some point, you have to compromise your bit for the sake of including people that, like, legitimately might not be able to play this game because they cannot fucking read the text. I don't have any text-based cognitive issues. I don't. And I struggle to read that. I couldn't read the intro text. Absolutely commit to it. Give me an option to turn it off. Let me break the bit for myself and have a slightly more modern text font. What's annoying is that this is fine. This is all okay, because it's spaced out. The kerning is better. I guess it's just a kerning issue on that intro, really. It's not so much the font, it's how close together the letters are. Maybe it's a bug? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, now let's go. Jump and climb. It's like Limbo if it was made in 1987. God, I love the animations. Alright, let's try a big jump. Ah! Oh! I'm alright. He's okay. Oh, it's from a standing start. Okay. I thought I had to take a run up. Yeah. Hey! Wow, I didn't think he'd make that. Alright. I'm just gonna double check the frame rate real quick. Right, it is actually running at 18 FPS. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I feel a bit bad about this. We obviously know this isn't from 1987, right? We know that. But even if we didn't, and we commit to the bit, this is a remaster. They're calling this the remaster. So the remaster could have at least 30 FPS. At least 30. 60 would be nice. This is another thing, like, I mean, I suppose it's fine. It's just, and it doesn't come across when you're watching it at all. It's just pretty unresponsive because of the frame rate. But all right, let me give it a fair chance. I'm maybe being a bit judgmental here because I'm such a snob when it comes to frame rate. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay. But I gotta be honest, they're doing a lot with, like, what is this? 4 colors? Oh, I got a gun. Gun. Find the gun. Left trigger, aim. Ooh. Look, whatever I think about the performance here, whatever I think about it, I think this game looks incredible. It's so... Which is strange. And I think... I don't think everyone would agree with that, because this is, like, as stripped back as pixel art can be. Really. You know, it's like... I was going to say borderline Atari, but it's not. It is a bit above that. But, like, it's very, very striking. Feels like a dream. I understand why they're doing it. It's good. This is good. But the black stroke, the outline around the text there, it makes it look a bit like a meme font. Like with, you know, the typical, like, impact meme font. I gotta say as well, I love that they thought of that. We need to make this text readable on light or dark backgrounds, so let's give it a black outline. Great. That's good. That is good. It makes it more readable. And then their intro text looked like that. Oh, it's so striking. I just wish the frame rate was better. I think it's hurting it. I think what they're going for does need a slightly choppy frame rate. I think it does. I think 60 would feel too smooth. Give me 30. Give me 30. 17 just feels wrong. I'm always impressed. You know, this is more true of older games, when they were so limited on what you could show on screen. Getting the effect of running water, it's so impressive to me. And that they really, like, it's not much. It's not much. They're reusing the sky texture. So again, it's still using those same 4 colors. I genuinely think you could learn from this game, like pixel art stuff, because they're doing so much with so little here. Oh. He's alright. Oh, he's gone. Okay. You died. Press any key to restart from checkpoint. I'm gonna guess... Yeah. Okay, the shrines are checkpoints. That's good. I'm glad they put a checkpoint right before the first death point. Oh, now I can... I don't want to hurt the dog, but... I'm gonna hurt the dog. Up. Oh, I hurt the dog. I know I tried to shoot the dog. I know. I thought that would be quick compared to dropping a tree on it. Okay. I wanna shoot that down. How do I... Oh, I can... That's kind of cool. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. Right. That didn't solve it. Oh, there is a crouch. Hang on. Probably could have shot the dog then. Oh. Can I bait it? There's a roll. Okay, there's a roll. Let me try that. Okay. Sure. Oh, I'm slippy. Am I dead? What? I lost it for a bit there. I lost what was happening for a little bit there. The simplicity of the art was hard to read there. Let me try. Okay. I'm gonna find out if it was that. I think it was this. Yeah. It really is like Limbo in a lot of ways. To the, like, very gruesome deaths. Oh, that's on me. Sorry. My bad. I did it again. I can't believe I'm complaining about this, but it's sort of the FPS hurting because there's just such a delay on the actions. But I could get used to it. I can get used to it. Alright. I've played inside. This is gonna follow me if I jump over it. Because now it's the old bait and switch. It's classic. When he's stood like this, it looks like he's just wearing a mocap suit. When he's in motion, it's great. Alright, I'm just gonna run through it. I was wrong. I guess this is just like a jumping tutorial then. I don't want to shoot a dog. But I will. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Ah! Oh. Are you gonna... Well. Problem solved itself. Huh? I love his little up jump. It's great. Oh my god. Ah! Ow! That's okay. You're gonna die as well. Alright, let's study. That was very cool, though. I'm surprised it checkpointed here, because this wasn't a meditation spot. So it's not just those. One more step and you're dead. Oh, but I stopped! Okay, so can I trigger this guy without fighting? Can I... I will shoot. I know. Alright. Yeah, he actually won't shoot if I don't get the f*** out of here. Dunk. Just so casual. This is brilliant. Alright, let's go. Oh, man. Here's the thing as well, right? This being very Limbo does give me faith that this will stay fun, because... Oh, I'm gonna get you! You foiled my master plan! I have a lot of faith that this gameplay will stay fun, because Limbo's fun all the way through, and it's basically the same functions that we have here. So if it's just like Limbo gameplay with this art style, that's a game. That's a game right there. Oh god. That was a really bad turret. That's terrible. Whatever you paid for that, you paid too much. There's just something so, like, sassy about the way this dude turns. You seeing this shit? I think Out of This World is gonna be its biggest inspiration. That is sick. That is sick! Oh my god! I think I dodged that. I think I Dark Souls'd it. I'm fighting this guy. Oh, shit. That's right. I didn't expect boss fights, I gotta be honest. How do I get more ammo? Ah! What do I do up here? Can you hurt me up here? Oh my god, he's got me! Oh! Yeah, I wasn't expecting boss fights at all. Do I climb him? Is it like Shadow of the Colossus? This is the first song, right? There wasn't music before. I think I am hurting him when well, you hurt me more. Right. I think I want... I mean, I know that's a weak point, right? But I haven't got any bullets. They gave me one on the checkpoint. So I can at least try one shot on him. Come on. That's going to be too high. Screw it. Okay, now I punch. Yeah, but now what do I do? Because I haven't got any more bullets. Can I just, when he's down? Oh, I'm punching him in the head. How strong am I? Yeah, right. One punch to the head. I got him. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. What a striking game. I found it incredibly impressive how much you managed to express with the deliberately restrictive art style. For the most part, I was always able to tell what was going on, and in the short time I had with the game, I rarely found myself not understand. I'm going to come back and change it because it doesn't work. What was going on? I'm going to basically just get rid of that first sentence and say, in the short time I had with the game, I rarely found myself not understanding what was going on. My only point of criticism is the font on the intro text was borderline unreadable. I appreciate the attempt to recreate a retro feeling text box, but I think you might have gone slightly too far with it, and an option to use a more modern font would make the game more accessible. Yeah, that's fair, I think, right? Obviously, I recommend that. Get in there and figure out what else that game has. I think it has a lot more to offer. I really enjoyed that. Absolute recommend. And that's a wrap. Please like the video. Please? You made it this far, you might as well like it. Go on. Sorry, I thought it best to just get it out of the way this week. I'll do something else next time, I promise. Speaking of next time, new episodes of Careware are currently released every 3 weeks, so if you want to catch it as early as possible, please consider subscribing. My name is Mars. See you next time.